So right now it is 12:59 1 o'clock a.m. as you can see, 1 a.m. and it is Wednesday, May 18th. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you can already tell by the title, is going to be how to start a YouTube channel, or basically if you're thinking about YouTube, getting here on YouTube, things that basically you need to know, the do's, the don'ts, and just kind of things that I have kind of learned along the way of being on YouTube. And also lately I've been getting a lot of questions as to how to get into making videos on YouTube from people whom I know personally, as well as people from here on YouTube wanted me to kind of give a little bit of advice and, you know, just some things that I have learned so far being on YouTube. So that's what I'm basically touching base on today. So we're not gonna rumble, we're gonna jump right into it so that, you know, I don't lose track. So the first thing that you definitely want to ask yourself when it comes to starting a YouTube channel is, what do you want to do? You know, it's very important, because I think when I started my channel, I actually started my channel because I had a hair company that I was running and I was managing, and I had a lot of people whom would always send me emails, questions as to how to care for the actual hair. So I figured, you know, rather than constantly kind of emailing every single person with their questions, I would start making videos and kind of direct them onto the video. And that's how I got here on YouTube. But as we go on, I will continue and kind of explain a little bit more things to you guys on how I started my channel. So that's just a tip of how I basically got started on YouTube. So when it comes to basically starting a YouTube channel, you want to ask yourself, why are you starting a YouTube channel? What are the things that you want to cover? What do you want to talk about? It's very important. So whether it is makeup videos, beauty channels, vlogging, fashion, gaming, you know, you have a talent that you want to get exposure for, different things, you just have to basically know as to why you are starting a YouTube channel. Now, if you're starting a channel because you just kind of want to put out a video and go viral and make lots and lots of money on YouTube, you might want to rethink. Now, don't get me wrong, there's been people here on YouTube who have literally you know, just been here within, like, say a month or two and have skyrocketed in terms of views and subscribers. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but it is very rare that you would put out a video and kind of take off. So if you just want to put out a video and just go viral, or you just want to put out video and think that you're going to make lots and lots of money, you definitely want to rethink that, because most chances are you're not going to have that results that you're looking for, and then you're going to be very disappointed. So once you have kind of discovered what you want to make videos about, you know, whether it's beauty, whether you have a business you want to get exposure for, whether it's gaming, whatever, cooking, lifestyle vlog, whatever you want to do on your channel, once you have established or kind of come to terms with what you're going to make your channel about, you now have to think about what your YouTube name is going to be. Whatever your name is going to be your brand. This is what you're going to be stuck with. This is your YouTube name. Now, later on you can change it, but my advice to you is that it's best to stick with the name that you have created here on your channel, because this is how people are going to remember you by. So once you've gone ahead and basically, you know, thought about the name you want to go for, then of course you want to go onto YouTube, you want to create an account, and then you're set up. Some things that I do want to share with you guys is, of course, you're going to need a camera. When I started on YouTube, believe it or not, I was literally filming with my BlackBerry. I think it was the BlackBerry 9900. I will leave a few links below, and then you guys can kind of see, because I do still have those videos up. So I was literally filming with my BlackBerry 9900, and I was filming in my bathroom. And what I was doing is I was kind of putting the phone in between shoe boxes, just so that it will give me a bit of height so that I can see myself, and then behind it I would put a mirror. And this is how I was basically filming for almost, I think, almost a year, most of my videos, almost about a year, and then I invested in the camera that I am currently using. So the camera that I am currently using is the Canon T3i. A lot of people think I'm using the D or the 70D or the $1,000 camera. No, absolutely not. What I am using right now, still from when I got rid of my BlackBerry and I went ahead and purchased the Canon T3i. Nowadays, you know, a lot of people have smartphones. iPhones are extremely great when filming a video. I've seen a lot of videos here on YouTube where a lot of people are literally filming on their iPhones and the quality is absolutely beautiful. So that's another option. You don't necessarily have to go out from the bat and purchase a Canon because everybody's filming with Canon. You can definitely start with your smartphone, you know, preferably I would say iPhone because iPhone quality videos are really high quality. I've noticed the Samsung, I had a Samsung and the quality is not as to par, but if you have an iPhone, I would say definitely start with that. Yes, I am not the best person when it comes to being consistent here on YouTube because, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. You guys are probably like, yes, Geneva, you're always saying yes, you're going to be consistent, whatnot, but being on YouTube, if you want to be successful and you want to, you know, your subscriber and your viewer count to go up, you definitely have to be consistent. And I'm not going to say I've been the most consistent here on YouTube because sometimes it's very hard for me. And the reason why is because basically my lighting system, as you can see now, my lighting system is kind of improving. And I'll get to that as we kind of get through, you know, the tips and the do's and the don'ts of this video. The reason why I am not as consistent here on YouTube is because of lighting. Monday to Friday, I'm very busy. By the time I get in the house, it is literally dark outside and I cannot film the quality, like I cannot produce the quality video that I want to basically put out there. Now, when it comes to my lighting, I use when I first started my YouTube channel, I think after I got my Canon T3i, I went ahead and I purchased a softbox. So I purchased 2 softbox off eBay and I think I got it for about $80. And that's what I was using to film, but I was still not happy with the lighting. Reason being is that it made me look lighter than I was, and certain products that I was applying on just did not appear on camera as it looked in real life. So for a while I was struggling with lightings for my softbox, and so weekends are the only days that I can literally film videos because I'm home on the weekend, and from Saturday to, you know, from Saturday morning I kind of, you know, plan on what I'm gonna film and I sit by my window and I film. And natural lighting is your best friend. You don't necessarily have to go out and purchase you know, a ring light or a softbox. If you have your iPhone and you have a big wide window, sit right in front of the window and film because that is going to give you the best lighting possible. Right now I am using the Halo ring light, and as you can see, you can literally see every color on me. It's not washing me out. The good thing about this ring light is that I can literally reduce or turn. I can basically play with the lighting, so whether I want it bright, whether I want it to be more dim, I can play with that. So far I'm kind of a little pleased with lighting. Now back to my tips. Now when you start a YouTube channel, you know, a lot of these equipments does cost a lot of money, so you don't want to just kind of go out there, hey, and unless you have money sitting there and you just want to splurge on yourself, then, you know, of course go ahead and do that. But if you're really not making money here on YouTube as of yet, I wouldn't recommend going out and just kind of taking money out and just buying a ring light, a softbox. When you are filming natural lighting, you have to basically time yourself. If it's really sunny, let's say anything after 12 o'clock, you're gonna get a lot of different shades of lighting coming through your video. So the best time to film with natural lighting, I would say, is anywhere from say 8 o'clock to 11, and then from 3 p.m. to say 5 to 5:30, because that's when the sun is kind of not too bright. it's kind of going down and it's kind of coming up, but it's not too bright. So back to my camera. So I use just the Canon T3i, and then I have the kit lens that basically comes with the camera, which I no longer use because I have now also invested in the Sigma lens. I don't know if you guys heard of the Sigma lens, but I absolutely love this lens. The only downfall about this lens is that the lens itself costs more than the camera itself, but it is a great investment because I've seen how my videos have improved. The quality have definitely, you know, gone up for me. Now, you definitely don't need an expensive camera. If you have the money to splurge on a camera for your YouTube video, you definitely do not need a Canon 70D. You don't need a 600D, $1,000 camera. You literally do not need a $1,000 camera, but I would definitely recommend that if you're gonna get a cheap camera, you do invest in a good quality lens, because honestly, the top two things that's going to make your video look absolutely beautiful is your lens and your lighting. I am still kind of learning these things, even though I've been on YouTube for a while now. I am still learning these things. You know, with time, you kind of learn a lot of things, and with time, you know how to basically film video. In terms of editing your video, right now I use a Mac. I use my MacBook to edit, so I use the iMovie on my MacBook, which actually comes with the actual computer. So if you don't have a MacBook, you can definitely look into I believe Windows Movie Maker, or even online. I'll leave a few links on in the description box. There are a few online websites that you can literally upload your video, edit, and then download it onto your desktop and then upload it onto YouTube. Absolutely free of charge. It gives you great effect. You can cut pieces in your video. Now, if you want to go ahead and buy a MacBook for iMovie editing, you can definitely do that. It's a great and easy software to use. Now, as your channel grows, you know, as your views go up, as your subscriber count gets higher, you will start making money on YouTube, and then you can use that money to basically invest back into your channel. And that's what a lot of YouTubers here do. They basically, you know, produce videos, they get paid for the videos, and then they put the money back into their channel. A lot of YouTubers don't like basically talking about making money on YouTube, but I do have a video that I'm going to be uploading very soon on how to make money here on YouTube, ways that you can basically make money on YouTube, just making videos and getting paid for it basically. So, one thing I'm like all over the place, okay, but I'm really touching base on the most important things. One thing too that you also have to take into consideration is that filming is not something, yes, when we film and we put videos out there, is about 10, 15 minutes the most. Filming can literally take you up to an hour to 2 hours to film, okay? One being that your lighting, camera stopping on you, your battery dying, and sometimes you can literally sit 2 hours in front of a camera, film a look, film a makeup tutorial, get ready to edit the video, and it's blurry, or it just doesn't look great to basically put up. So you have to also ask yourself, are you going to have the patience? Are you willing to basically go through that, where you'll sit hours and hours and hours filming, and then your video will come out not the way you want it to do? Is it something that you can handle? So you have to also take all these things into consideration. Editing is also another thing that I really hate. I think I love filming more than editing. When it comes to editing, basically, it takes me about 3 to 4, sometimes even 6 hours to literally edit a 5-minute clip. Editing is by far the worst thing here on YouTube. It takes a lot of time. It just takes time. So this is also something that you have to ask yourself. Are you willing to spend hours and hours and hours and hours editing, you know? So, you know, I don't want you to think that, you know, YouTube is easy and, you know, we just get on there, because I know a lot of people that I know just always say, oh, but you get a lot of free stuff, I'm gonna get on YouTube. And you have to ask yourself, are you just getting on there because you want to get free stuff, or you're getting on here because you actually want to get exposure for your talent? You know, you want to show people how to do things. So you really have to have a reason as to why you're making videos, because otherwise you're not gonna love it. It's gonna show through your video. People are gonna see that you're just forcing it. Your personality literally shines through the cameras. Your viewers can see whether you're faking it. Your viewers know if you're not yourself. You cannot be one person in one video and then the next video you're a different person. You have to be yourself. Enjoy it. It's just YouTube. It's your channel. Do whatever you want and have fun. As your channel grows, you're gonna have a lot of people who are going to try to break you. You're gonna get a lot of negative comments. People are not gonna always like what you put out there. People are going to critique a lot of things that you do, and of course you're also going to have your supporters. Most of your subscribers who are supporting you are going to, you know, like what you're doing. They're going to comment. They're also going to give you feedbacks as well as things that they want to see in your channel. Yeah, so basically these are things that, you know, I just want you guys who are thinking of starting a YouTube channel to basically think about. Other than, you know, all the ups and downs that YouTube may have, it's a really fun place to be. For me, it has become a hobby. I love uploading videos. I love basically creating looks and just posting. I just feel that it's a place for me to have a voice, to share my ideas, and basically interact with people other than people that I know in person. I feel like I've made so many friends here on YouTube than in real life. In real life, I literally have like 1 or 2 close friends. You know, I don't really, and I have another video that we're going to talk about regarding friends. Yes, I look like I probably have like the most friends, but I don't. I have like 1 or 2 really close friends. I'm a very private person, and sometimes I just been through a lot with friends, and that's another video that we are going to talk about some other time. For now, we're not going to talk about that right now. I don't want to get off topic because I feel like I'm just rambling right now. So these are things that I really want you guys to take into consideration when you're starting your channel. You know, things that basically I use, how I started my channel and how I got here basically, and just have fun, and your subscription will just grow, your views will grow, and basically, yeah, just enjoy, have fun. If I left out anything, be sure to leave all your comments below and I will definitely answer them for you. If you're new to my channel, hello, and I hope that you do stay. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you divas all later.